Screenwriter Nick Rayner has been arrested in connection with the death of his parents, Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle. The pair were found dead in their LA home on Sunday. Starting off as an actor before transitioning to filmmaking, Rayner's career spanned more than 50 years, with Kent being one of the filming locations in The Princess Bride, as our resident film expert Chris Deasy was telling us earlier. Thank you for joining us, Chris. So, unfortunately, we've had some sad news in Hollywood. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, very sad news, the passing of Rob Reiner. Now, Rob Reiner is a filmmaker. Even if you don't know the name, you'll certainly know the films that he's made. The Princess Bride, A Few Good Men, Misery, and the perennial favourite, particularly this time of year, When Harry Met Sally. Really versatile filmmaker, really well liked, really well respected. All of his films were really very different from the previous one. I mean, in the films that I just mentioned, we've got horror, we've got a courtroom thriller, we have fantasy, and we have one of the best romances written by Nora Ephron, directed by Rob Reiner, ever made. And that was also a choice that has come up many times on Kent Film Club. So the news of the passing of Rob Reiner, really so devastating. And obviously, it's not for us to speculate on the circumstances, but I think this has taken the Hollywood and the worldwide community by real surprise today.
Absolutely, and you mentioned there his wide discography there, his filmography, apologies. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it true that he did direct a film that was set in Kent?
Yes, he did. The Princess Bride. So this was 1987, and it was directed at Penshurst Place, and it was a famous sword battle with Christopher Guest and Mandy Patinkin. So that was filmed locally. That was 1987, huge cast. Even Peter Falk, who played Columbo, was in that, and that often appears on many people's lists of favourite films ever. So great that there's a Kent connection, and something obviously that we're reflecting on today.
Absolutely, and Chris, I have to know, do you yourself have a favourite Rob Reiner film?
I do. I have to say, A Few Good Men. And this is, I mean, you couldn't have a better cast, an Aaron Sorkin screenplay. And it was based on a stage play, and it's the famous showdown when the Colonel Nathan Jessup, played by Jack Nicholson, is put on the stand by a hotshot young lawyer, Tom Cruise. It has one of the best series of movie lines ever. You can't handle the truth is one of them. And it's just one of those films where it has all the qualities. And this is Rob Reiner all over. You know, really good cast, but studio production, a throwback to a different age. His father actually was Carl Reiner, who collaborated a lot with Steve Martin in later years. He was in the Ocean's 11 films. So he comes from a dynasty of Hollywood and filmmaking talent. And a bit of tidbit news here. There's a famous scene, I won't go into the details, in When Harry Met Sally, set in a restaurant. And an older lady says, "I'll have what she's having." That was actually played by Rob Reiner's mother.
Chris, thank you so much for joining us.